Hi guys, welcome to another Stuffs with Co-op. Thank you for joining me for paycheck 4 of August, and we're also going to be closing out the month, but I've decided to do it as two different videos, so this one will just be paycheck 4. But thank you for joining me. Guys, before we start up with our cash stuffing today, I actually wanted to do a little bit of information for you about the Australian currency that I found out. I thought it was quite interesting. This is going to be a little horrible history sort of a moment where they give you a bit of facts. If you watch that show, I used to watch it growing up on ABC channel. That's the channel that broadcasts it over here in Australia. Love it. It's so funny, it's so wacky, and it's so random. But someone mentioned in the comments about our Australian currency, so I thought I'd do it like this just so you have a bit of information about it. So our Australian currency, firstly, we have our notes starting from 5 all the way through to 100. So we've got 5, 10, 20, 50 and 100. As you can see, they're different size and they are in different colors as well, to be able to distinguish what size and what size and denomination they are, or what denomination reflects that size. That helps, or that's designed to help those who are blind or with low vision. And if you'll notice at the top as well, I'm not sure if you can see it, but we also have a little braille sign as well that was created on the notes so that it could also help those who are blind or low vision impaired. I don't know if you can see it, but on the 5s, the 10s, they increase in dot in the braille. So 5's got 1, 10s have 2, 20 has 3, the 50 has 4, and the $100 notes have 5. So, and what I found out as well, which is quite interesting to me, is those who are blind or low vision impaired have a device. They actually have a little device that they can keep in their wallet, and the way that it's used is, don't quote me on this, you'll have to find out for yourself, but don't quote me on it. I believe they just slide the money onto the device like a card, and it lines up with the value of, what the amount is. So for example, if it's got a card and it lines up here, that will denote that this is a $5, and it will have the braille there to signify the $5. So I thought that was really interesting too. So thank you, whoever asked that in the comments. And this is why I love interacting with you guys in the comments, because you challenge me to learn more about my currency, but also just as a general FYI, I thought that was quite interesting too. And with our dollars, so as I've mentioned in the past, if you follow the journey, that our coins are from $2, $1, and 50 cent, 20 cent, 10 cent, and 5 cent. And I don't know if your country does this, but with our coins, if there's a special occasion or something that marks a big moment in that year, what they actually do with our coins is they do a special print. So this is our $2 coin. I'll show you a usual one that we have. This is our usual $2 coins. There's a picture of Queen Elizabeth, and at the back there is an Aboriginal elder and the stars. I think that's the Southern Cross in the sky there. I don't know if you can see that clearly. So that's our $2 coin, and that is generally how our $2 coins come. When there's a special occasion, say for example the Olympics, or this one in particular, I've got a $2 coin that has on the back of it what would be our red poppies and the words "lest we forget," and that is to remember those on Anzac Day. So I thought that's pretty cool. I don't know if your country does that, but yeah, definitely chuck it down in the comments below if you do have some sort of special occasion or a special commemorative event that your coins or your currency will print out that year or at that time to remember those in. I thought that was really interesting. Hey guys, welcome back. So let's get into our stuffing. So this is our money from last week that we have in our wallet. So straight up, our silvers go into Pengu. Pengu, I toss and turn. I can never really decide. Sometimes I call him Pengu, sometimes I call him Pengi. It's always a change in the vowel depending on how I feel. Our dollars go into our saving tin. So that's all our gold coins. And we've got $5 that we're going to contribute to this tin. And I finally decided what I'm going to do with this tin as well. So I've put the date on there, 4th of March. That is when I will, or that's when I started this. But I think give it a year from now, or if it fills up before then, I'm going to open it up. But I finally decided with the $15 we're going to add, I finally decided that with the money from this, I am going to add it towards my debt. And the gold coins that I save, I'm going to add that towards my savings. And Pingu, who holds all my silvers, will be, every time he gets full, I'm just going to deposit him straight into mine and my partner's joint account. So I'm really happy about that, because for a period of time I was like, I don't even know what I want to do with it. And the remaining $20 that we've got here from last week, this will go into our mini Nezuko challenge. So I'll put that aside. All right, guys, starting off with my wallet. So starting off with Shanks, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, comment. I love interacting with you guys in the comments, so be sure to comment down below. Even if you just drop in and say hi, introduce yourself, love to hear from you. Or of course, as with every video, you're more than welcome to drop in the comments below the answer to the questions, because I like to get to know you by just prompting you with questions as well. So starting up with petrol. So I just want to, thank everyone, because every time, you guys don't know this, but every time I see a new subscriber or a new comment, I do a little dance. It's bizarre when you're doing that out in public and you see that happening, but you know, it makes me happy. And I just really take that moment to just say thank you for joining my journey. So petrol gets its usual 20. But I hope you guys are all going well. I hope you're doing amazing. Spending is getting its 20. Well, there it goes. Easy come, easy go. So 20 is going to be a 10 and 2 5s. Guys, yesterday I had a Reiki session. Oh my goodness. So much childhood trauma that needed to come up to be faced and released. Eat Out is getting its 15. So if I sound mellow as fudge, it is because I'm still in the process of feeling it all and releasing it all. Overflow has nothing in there, so that is Shanks done. Thank you, Shanks. But yeah, I just hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I started off my weekend with that, and that's another reason why we've got our crystals here today, because I think I needed that extra boost, that extra support. As amazing as it felt, it's also exhausting, because you're really bringing it all up and facing it and dealing with it and acknowledging it, crying it all out, and just saying thank you and moving on. So it is heavy. It is heavy. All right, guys. So Mama is getting her 15. We're going to go 10 and a 5. So Mama now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 70, 80, 85. Personal care. Personal care is getting a 10. Personal care now has 150, 70, 90, 200. So I've done things a little bit different this time. I've actually I'm trying to summon the words. Pre-filled, that was the word. I'm out of it. I've pre-filled my trackers already, and I just wanted to see how that goes. Bubby, so we're up to Bubby, and he's getting a 10. I wanted to see how it goes, something a bit different. May feel a bit like I'm double handling it, because I'm going to check him again afterwards, but it gives me a chance to sort of like cross-reference everything before and make sure I have enough, and then cross-reference again after to make sure I've counted correctly. So Bubby now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we took 20 out of his envelope last week to top up on his food. Incentive, whoa, so guys, incentive, as you may have noticed, is quite bare, and we've only got a 50. We're adding in a 10. So last week, so that brings incentive to 60. Last week I needed to buy things for the house, so my sister and I agreed that there's just a lot going on right now, and we just wanted to be sure that we had supplies for our family. So we just purchased a few large scale items, and we don't overbuy things, but you know, I gave her extra money. I gave her 300 from our incentive saver, which I'm so grateful to have my back, so thank you, incentive saver, for that. I gave her the 300 and just said, look, we don't know how things are going, just keep it as extra money on hand, and if we need to buy extra stuff for the family and for our household, like, you know, just do it, like, do what we got to do. But you know, we believe that there's enough for everyone. We don't overly buy because we don't see a reason for that. But, you know, we just like to make sure that we have extra bottles of wine in the fridge. For example, rainy days getting its 25. So I've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 5, 10, 15, 615. Yep, so that's where incentive's going. But I'm really grateful that we had that money there, or I have that money there, because then, again, it's one of those things that this is why we're developing these envelopes, and we've got them holding on to the money, right? Just in case. So we already have 1,000 in our challenge, and our challenge it's getting its usual 70. So this now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 50, 850, 870, 890, 910. Oh, that is going to be due for a 1K slip soon. Excited about that. Deposit. Deposit is getting its usual 50. Deposit now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 50, 7, 50, 8, 50, 900. Beautiful deposit, beautiful. So both my dollar challenge and my deposit envelopes will be reaching their 1K slip. How exciting. All right, guys. Charity. Charity is going to get beefed up this pay. And we're giving her 70. And the reason why I'm giving Charity 70 is because I have 4 charities that I want to donate to that are currently focusing on supporting those that need help and support in Afghanistan. So that's why I've beefed it up. So after this, we're going to deposit it, and I'm just going to send it right off to those 4 organizations. So Charity now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110. Hey guys, just did a quick check on my budget and the envelope for Charity. It's supposed to be 100, not 110. So I've taken in an extra $10 by mistake. Okay, so moving on to our health envelope. Health has been taken out for our Reiki session. So we're going to put it back in and build it up again. So health is getting 15. So now health has 20. Gifts is going to get 25. Just with lockdown, we have not been able to spend it, so we'll just keep adding it up, and that's fine. We'll just we just got to do what we got to do right now. So gifts currently has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I said 25, didn't I? 250, 270, 280, 290, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 335. Moving on to our gifts envelope. So gifts is getting its usual 15, and it's still quite bulky because we're still in lockdown, but it's all right, guys. It is what it is, and we make do with what we can. I'm looking forward to gifting this to my nieces and nephew when we can get out and celebrate their birthdays. Belated birthday, but it'll be a good big celebration. So we have 50, 100, 52, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 325 in gifts. Holiday, another one that we'll just keep, another one, DJ Khaled, another one that we're just going to add into, and you know, we'll get out and get there when we get there. So Holiday currently has 150, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350. So Holiday has 350. Christmas, it's getting its usual 25. So Christmas now holds 1, 50, 2, 50, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. Trust is getting its usual 5. So trust now has 5, 10, 15, 20. These are growing quite nicely as well. Luna is also getting its 5, so that too now has 20. It's like twins, these two. What the other one gets, this one will get as well. Alright, that is Nezuko done. Thank you, Nezuko. She is getting thick. Looking forward to changing out those bills and depositing what we can, or just even doing a massive change out will be nice. Alright guys, into Nico Robin. We have rent is getting its 120. So rent now has 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 480. Optus, which is my phone provider. Optus is getting its usual 20. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80. Gas, which is my utility bill, is getting its usual 25. So gas now has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. Have you noticed today as well that I've got a bit of better grip so I can actually hold on to the cash? I know, right? I'm surprised too. Crazy. All right, guys, credit card. So I've got a little bit of extra this week, so I'm going to be putting that little bit extra into credit card. So we're going to do 75 for credit card this time round. All right, so credit card now has 50, 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 45, 50, 250. Personal loan is getting its usual 100. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 354. All right, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll and Spotify. My Crunchyfy is getting its usual 5. So we've got 20 for that one. Car maintenance. Car maintenance. I couldn't even say it. Car maintenance is getting its usual 30. My money's gone all over the place. I'm a bit all over the place this weekend. I'm releasing so much that I'm just like throwing and having money fly everywhere. Alright guys, so car maintenance now has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, 120. Verena Rego is getting a 10. So Verena Rego now has 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. Verena Insurance is getting a 5. So she now has 5, 10, 15, 20. Investments, it's getting its usual 145, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yep. So this is the program that I'm currently working on, which is where I met my intuitive, I guess, well, she's one of my coaches, and she works with intuitive energy healing. That's one of the sessions that she offers that I received yesterday, which is why I'm so all over the place right now. Still trying to settle my emotions and everything, but yeah, this is where that's going, and a bit of that is also going to aside for me for my investments as well, which I invest in crypto. So investments currently has 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So we have 580, which is a combination of paying for the course or the program and investment as well that I make on the side for myself. All right, and our World Wildlife Fund is getting its usual 5, and that brings it to the 20 so that we can have that ready for when they take it out of my account. Supporting wildlife. Beautiful. Thank you, Nico Robin. All right, guys. So that is the cash stuffing portion done. Be sure to stick around so that you can catch the bill exchange, which will be in a separate video, and also the update on our Nezuko challenge, because I'm going to put that with that video instead. In the meantime, I definitely will see you soon. At least I hope I will. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I always love to read your comments and interact with you guys so I can get to know you better as well. And the question that I have for you, which I was holding out to the end, is what would you like to know about me? I mean, we've been on this journey for about, say, 2 months now. I started 1st of June. And, you know, you hear a lot about me and what I'm doing and the journey that I'm on. But for yourself as a viewer, what would you like to know about me? What would you like to know about who I am or how I operate, what I do? Yeah, drop it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And in the next video, after our bills exchange and our mini challenge update, the first paycheck of September, I will give you all the dates about me, unless I can't, because it might be a bit too personal. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys for watching and interacting with me, and take care of yourselves, but I'll speak to you soon. Bye.